Okay, so here we got a game with mono black 8 racks. Let's see how this works. So, okay, so what we want to do is to use this card, Shrieking Affliction, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. If they have one or fewer cards in hand, they lose 3 life. So here they have 6 cards in hand. And if we can get this card in play and get them down to 1 card or less every turn, they'll lose 3 life. Then you play the rack. At the beginning of the player's upkeep, deal X damage to that player, where X is 3 minus the number of cards in hand. So if they have 2 cards in hand, they get 1 damage. 1 card in hand, they get 2 damage. And no cards in hand, they get 3 damage. So I've got 4 copies of the rack in my deck, 4 copies of Shrieking Affliction, and that's leading to the name of the deck called 8 Racks. And most of my other cards are just concerned with removing cards from the hand or removing creatures from the table. So let's proceed a little bit. The first thing I do is Thoughtseize. It lets me look at his hand and remove a card. I can remove any card I want. Then I play Inquisition of Kosalek, which lets me remove a card as long as it costs 3 or less. So now you see his number of cards going down to 4. Now I put out the rack, which is doing nothing because he has 4 cards. Shrieking Affliction, also doing nothing at the moment. But my opponent has a problem because he wants to play out creatures like this Galactrode, but when he does, he reduces his hand count. And I have cards in my hand like Smother, which will destroy a creature with cost 3 or less. His cost is 3 or less, so I can remove these creatures and I can start eating away at this hand of 3 as well. So yeah, I smother that creature and then I play another one of my racks. So now I've got three lots out. So if I can get my opponent down to 0 cards, he will take 3, 6, 9 damage per turn, and he'll be on the road to a quick death. So he puts out another Electrode. Luckily, I have 2 cards that can remove creatures again. So this card, Smallpox, we both lose a life, we both throw a card from our hand, we both sacrifice a creature, and we both sacrifice a land. So a lot of stuff, but now he's down to 1 card in hand, and now my Shrieking Afflictions will work because he has 1 or fewer cards, and the rack will make him lose 2 points. So he's going to lose 3, 6, 8 points of life from this 19 every turn now. And I put a card in hand to make him throw away 2 more cards. So here we go, 8 damage from 19. He'll go down to 11. So he's on the road to death already. Okay, he plays another creature. I don't have an immediate way of getting rid of it, but now he has no cards in hand. So next turn he's going to take 9 points of damage. So his creature can only attack me for 2, and I have 17 hit points, so I couldn't care less. He's not going to be able to do much about it. And I actually use Funeral Charm to kill his creature. He's got no cards in hand. He's going to go down by 9. He's going to get a card. And if he plays the card on the table, he's going to have no cards in hand again. And a lot of trouble. So, bang. Yeah. He actually got a card. It was a land. He played it out. And then he takes another 9 damage. And if he kept cards in hand, I can use Wrench Mine to remove 2 cards, and I can do this over and over. So there you go. Easy win for 8 Rack. A lot of fun for me. A lot of suffering for the opponent. Good game.